All right, this is Tim's Tips. This time we're doing an auction review to see what the Epstein class happened to buy last week. This happened on May 18th, 2026. It's the 20th Century Evening Sale. This is Tim's Tips. Let's check it out.
Tips.
All right, what do we got? We got Pablo Picasso. We got a Cubist portrait of Jacqueline, his wife, Jacqueline Brock. It's a medium-sized piece, if I remember. It was to go at 1.2 to 1.8 million. Made it to 2.8. I get it. It's Jacqueline. Colors are a little rough, though, truthfully. All right, next up we have another Picasso, L'Atelier. This is a kind of artist studio view, which I think is awesome subject matter, cool colors, beautiful piece. You see a Picasso ceramics there. Super cool piece. 3 to 5 million. Blew it out of the water for 7 million, and I get it. Joseph Cornell, an American surrealist. It's a box, Medici Princess. Blew past the high estimate, went up for 7 mil. It's cool. You don't get Cornells at auction very often, so that's kind of cool. Kind of a boring Twombly. Mark Rothko. Now this one went for 100 million. The entire auction, by the way, all the pieces together went for about $500 million. This is called number 15, 2 greens and a red stripe. So it's some really dark green with a red stripe, really dark piece. Huge. There you go. Seeing it in situ like that, I kind of get it. Huge Rothko, not easy to come by. Okay, it's a Monet. Palmiers. I don't know what that is, actually. I was thinking Palmiers. Renoir. Let's see how he did on the hands here. Renoir, he always has trouble with hands, my man. Little dog hands. They're not that bad. He had the good sense to cover the hands up with flowers and then have the other hand somewhere back here. You don't know what she's doing with it. That went for 28 million, just a little above the low estimate. I mean, it's a Renoir. Roy Lichtenstein, Anxious Girl. Here you go. You got a Lichtenstein, 1964. It's a pretty big piece. It's a female. I think those always go for a lot. 46 million, just a little above the low estimate of 40 million. I mean, it's a girl. It's a Lichtenstein 64, but it's an anxious girl. Do you want the anxious girl on your wall looking at you every day? You might already have something like that in your house, if you know what I mean. Jojo O'Keeffe, we got a flower piece, of course, florals. For O'Keeffe, this is like pretty neon. These colors are pretty wild, right? But it's a cool piece. I like the petals up in these pink, what are those, roses? Or are they peonies? I don't know. Pretty cool piece. Blew past the high estimate, 13 million. I get it. Not a bad place to hide your money. All right, Edward Manet, a cool Manet, still life. Pivons dans bouteille. Pivons, peonies, in a bottle. It kind of looks like that Trader Joe's Chianti bottle with that bottom. Anyway, Matisse bronze, very cool. Bronze. Some of those bronzes can be questionable. Edgar Degas, ballerinas. It's a Degas, it's ballerinas. But, that's going to be a pastel on paper. It's going to be a hell of a piece to deal with. I'm sure it's laid down on something. 5.4 million. Okay. Pretty ugly Willem de Kooning, truthfully. Another white on white Ryman. Don't really care. Andy Warhol, Ferris type double Elvis, 27 million. It's an important pop piece. This is Warhol at the beginning of pop. You're thinking Warhol, Marilyn Monroe time period. Huge piece too. These pieces are awesome. 81 by 48 inches. Let's see if they give an in situ. There you go. Huge Elvis on the wall. Very, very cool. Yes, this is worth the money. Agnes Martin, obviously a grid piece. Pretty rough Joan Mitchell. Miro portrait really looks a little cubisty. Does not look like the Miro I know. Henri Matisse blew past the estimate. Estimated at 1.2 to 1.8 million. Went for 5 million. Is this on paper? Crazy. Nature More. It's a still life on paper. Brush and ink. India ink. 22 by 30. Not even that big. Man, it's a cool piece, but seriously, 5 million for that ink on paper? No way. You blew it. Kandinsky, it's kind of dark, ugly piece. These Picassos are cool. They're 7 by 10 inches, so they're really tiny, and they're etchings that he painted oil over the top. I mean, they went for 2.6, and the other went for 2 million. Seems like a lot for oil over etching, but they're cool ass Picassos for sure. Cool Lee Krasner, weird flower bird, lotus flower bird. Okay, Willem de Kooning, no. I love Magritte, but no. Andy Warhol, Birth of Venus, 9 million. Dali, 7 million. It looks like a good Dali. Varro, doubled the high estimate, more so, 5 million. Very cool surrealist piece. These goofy cats and ghosts coming out of the wall. Tiny, tiny, cool piece. Anyway, spending too much time on that. Another Cornell, 3 of 5 million. No one bought it. Redchenko, 1.5 million. Blew past the estimate. Calder went kind of in the mid-range. 3 polygons, 8 red. It's a good-looking Calder. Ugly-ass Pollock. I've seen this before. I feel like I've seen people trying to sell this Pollock. It's just not happening. 2.5 to 3 million doesn't sell. Alice Neal blows past the high estimate. More than double. Cool Alice Neal painting. I just never know, do I want a portrait that just looks like some people she knew sat for it? No. Great looking Pizarro, 4 million, double the high estimate. I get it. This is what you want from Pizarro. Beautiful height of Impressionism. Oh, Assam, no. Those flags, no. Degas horses. I don't want a horse piece. Gustav Caillebotte. This went above the estimate. It's a cool piece. Dark piece. Pre-impressionistic. Love Caillebotte. Great work. Great piece. Good looking Sicily. Bonnard. Whoa, way below the estimate. They thought they were going to get $1 million for this piece. Went for 381,000. His wife bathing. I mean, this is a great Bonnard. You got, the texture is awesome, his typical bathing wife. But, I think these Epstein level buyers, they don't want a painting of an old lady, if you know what I'm saying. Renoir. Whoa. Now, this is what I'm talking about with gnarly hands. Yikes. Look at these dog hands. My God, those meat hooks. And he did 2 hands. Usually tries to at least cover one of them up. Yikes. And look at this hair. My God, it's like a giant wig fell from the sky on her head. Yes. I once read Degas was saying that he thought Renoir looked like he painted with wool, or it was all woolly, and he didn't really like that. And I know what he means, especially when I look at this piece. You know what? Renoir knew he painted hands like shit, and he would talk about it. So respect for that. 1 to 1.5 mil, went for a little over 1.5. I guess you're getting a Renoir. You're getting the ugly hands. Yeah. Renoir, ugly hand job. All right, we got Chagall, circus piece, very cool, 3 million. Frank Stella, above estimate, 2.6 million. Lichtenstein mirror. I like the mirrors. They're a weird abstract piece that he came up with. 2.2 million. Are they important pot pieces? No. They're cool. 70s pieces, double glass. That sculpture, I'm not going for it. A couple Duchamp pieces, ready-made works. This one has that goofy picture of him with like bathroom suds, and he's making his hair into like a goat head. Cool piece. Worth it. Duchamp needs love. Pablo Picasso, still life, monochrome with skull on table. Cool piece. Great. Oil on canvas, 35 by 45. 4 million, went right in the mid-range. I get it. This is a great piece. Buy it up. And then we got Henry Moore, double standing figure. These are weird Moors. He's got like alien antennas on these things. Wow, blew past the 4 million high estimate. It went for about almost 8 million. Weird Morse. They say no. All right, that's it. Thanks for going through the auction review. See where all these buyers decided to hide their money. Hopefully, they show it to some people and they don't put it in some kind of locked up vault in Singapore. I've been to one of those. They're weird. All right, that's Tim's Tips. Like, subscribe, comment. What do you want me to do next?
Hong Kong in the queue, New York in a heartbeat. What we gonna do? Buy, sell, hold. Tim's Tips. Watch the bid, don't slip. Tim's Tips. Sotheby's, Christie's, Phillips. Take your pick. Where we going this week? Tim's Tips. Like, comment, subscribe.